Welcome back to the Kind of Flaw podcast. I'm Yana.
I'm Ola.
I'm Ina.
We're so happy to be back here for another episode, guys.
Last week was a tough one.
Yeah, we definitely want to go for more of a positive and happy vibe. Not that the last episode wasn't positive, it was just a lot.
Yes, it was.
I just can't believe how personal we got. So it's really tough putting yourself out there like that. And it's going to be released tomorrow. So I'm really nervous, I'm not going to lie, about the feedback and just...
Yeah, if you listen to like the very end of the episode, you hear me say as we get up and it's like, I feel like we just bonded with the internet. And it's like we're bonding with the future internet because you don't get an immediate response from people either. And so you're just kind of anticipating for a while. You're like, are people going to respond to this well? But also you have to get over that whole thing of what are people going to think about it at the same time.
We have been really getting out of our comfort zones lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. It's scary, but it's good.
We're growing.
I'm glad. We are growing.
And it's even been easier like podcasting.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for over a year now, but we've only been getting consistent for probably the last few months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Yeah, so honestly, I encourage everybody watching this to do something you feel uncomfortable doing this week.
I agree. I like that.
That's your assignment. And let us know what that thing is that you feel uncomfortable doing. We could be like accountability buddies.
I need to think what I can do besides a podcast.
Yeah, what's something uncomfortable that we could do, guys? We'll come back to that.
We'll come back. Yeah.
Anyways, wait, sorry, Jan.
No, you're good.
Anyways, how was everybody's week? Let's catch up a bit. Yana, you did a little bit of traveling.
I did.
Where'd you
I
go?
went to Chicago.
Why?
I got to visit one of my very good friends, Katya, who's also your sister-in-law.
Yeah.
And just some other friends out there. No, I had a really great time in Chicago. Went for St. Patrick's Day weekend and didn't go into the city on actual St. Patrick's Day because I don't like big crowds like that. I was like, that's going to be way too much. But, you know, just a good time. Got to see the city and had a great tour guide out there. So
I love that for you.
I enjoyed it. And then, you know, just I've had a good chill week back. I got to catch up on just miscellaneous chores. And it's like the little things where you just feel fulfilled. You're like, I kind of feel like I have my life together again. So that's been nice.
That's just how it is every time you travel, though. You come back and you get back into your routine. So
Back into reality. What about you, Ola?
I actually had a pretty bad week. I did get sick and I have a really, really bad cough. Like, I don't think I've ever had a cough this bad, and it's been a week and I haven't slept in days. Every night I wake up coughing so bad. It feels like some, like, Satanás attacking.
Satanás attacking? What did you do?
No, that's wrong. That's not what I want to say. It's like some demons. This cough, I don't even know how to describe it. It just comes out. It doesn't stop. And I'm like so mad at it. Like, uspokójся. Why are you doing this to me? Just every few minutes I'm coughing. Like, my poor husband. He's been waking up at night, going to the other room, and I don't blame him. Like, and then I'm just laying in my bed going crazy. But I did try some Russian remedies that my mom said to do. I did it yesterday.
Give us your review.
So, it's milk, hot milk with butter and a teaspoon of baking soda,
Yummy.
egg yolk, and honey.
Raw egg yolk?
Yes. You gotta like whisk it. And you have to drink it, and it's Tipa supposed to like help you get better. And I give it a 2 out of 10 because I still slept horrible last night and I did cough a lot. So 2 out of 10. My mom said I have to do it 3 days in a row. So we'll see.
Okay.
Other remedies I did because I did have a high fever. So you put a raw potato, peeled potato on your legs, not
On
your
your
legs,
feet.
on your feet, and you put on socks. and you just go to sleep with it. And then you take it out and you like
It like sucks up the toxins.
it sucks up the toxins.
Did it work?
I mean, the potato was like brown black. So I hope that's what it was. I don't know how true it is. My socks are also black. But I don't know. But my fever did go away the next morning. But I
Okay.
don't know if it's because I was feeling better. Another thing I did, because I was so desperate, I put vinegar. You take like a wet rag, you soak it in vinegar, and you just put it on your head. And my fever at that point was like 39.5, and then it dropped to 38 within like 45 minutes.
I'm imagining the smell.
I didn't even care at that point. I was
That
literally
reminds me of
so desperate.
childhood.
Yeah, as I was laying there with the rag with vinegar on my head, I literally remembered my grandma and the room I laid in Ukraine, because she would do that to us and it would help. And I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I'm remembering grandma right now and the things she did. And
I think they also put kerosene in a rag.
Yeah,
wet
it wasn't
rag.
vinegar. It was kerosene.
I don't know.
I think it was, well, one of, like,
Maybe both.
sometimes it would be vinegar, sometimes it would be kerosene.
Whatever. I was so desperate that I was trying anything.
I was
and-
so scared to get sick. I'm so glad I didn't get
Yeah,
sick.
I feel like a lot of people have been getting sick. There's been
Right.
something going around.
Mhm.
But I feel like we were feeling icky for a bit. I started feeling like a little bit sick like a week before Chicago, and I was like, I really don't want to get sick right before a trip.
Mhm.
So my biggest life hack, not sponsored, Zicam.
Yana needs a shirt. This is, I'm taking Zicam.
I'm the biggest Zicam
Yes.
stan, guys. The second I'm like feeling a little bit like itching in my throat or anything, I run to CVS. I buy the Zicam nasal swabs and the
They help.
chewables.
I've
They
never
work.
tried it. Maybe that's what that's all. I didn't try it. I should have tried it this week because I was so
Yeah.
desperate.
It's homeopathic medicine. Highly recommend. Just so good. The earlier you take it, the better.
Yes.
Ina, how was your week? Catch us up.
Not much has happened. Been, busy.
Yeah.
It was a chill week actually, but we did have a leak in our spa.
Yeah.
So another pebble on the road.
Mm-hmm.
It was honestly very stressful, frustrating, and our neighbors above us have a pool in the building that we have, and something happened and it all went into our electrical panel. So that's putting us behind again. The construction and just the process of starting and just opening our spa has been such a patience tester.
God is literally just really testing out our patience.
Hey, but once you get there, it'll be like hopefully way
I
easier.
hope so.
'Cause you'll just be so happy to have it.
I gotta think positive. I mean, if we were any further along, like if our walls and our floors were done, we would have to tear it all up. And
Yeah.
we
Exactly.
do.
And lose
So-
a lot of money, so I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways,
Well, let's get into a little Q&A.
Yes.
So we posted recently on our Instagram, so you guys can ask us questions, and we're gonna answer them.
Okay, so one of you guys asked, what is your morning routine like? I think we're all pretty different.
Yes.
Well, maybe you and Oda are like more on the same schedule with
Yeah.
morning routine.
Yana, what's yours like?
During the week, when I'm on my routine, I'll be waking up around 5:30. I get ready for the gym right away. I have my outfit picked out the night before. I go straight to the gym. I do sauna, come back home, drink my protein. I like to take my time to get ready. Like
Yeah.
I really like my morning is my peace. So I will listen to a podcast or an audiobook. Right now I'm listening to 48 Laws of Power. It's really good. And I will just do my makeup, my skincare routine, ice roller. So good. But yeah, and then I just have my breakfast. That's so important. If I am not making breakfast at home, Starbucks is my go-to. Even though I like going to coffee shops downtown, Starbucks is just so good on the way to work. It's just like, I deserve a treat. And then, yeah, that's my morning routine.
Mine is, I think it's very simple. I do not like mornings. Well, that sounds bad. I'm not a morning person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I have to wake up early, I am very last minute. I will wake up like seconds before I have to leave and I get ready very quick. So depends on my day, depends what time I start the day. But I wash my face, brush my teeth, put on my vitamin C moisturizer.
You wake up like this?
I wake up like the no. I definitely don't. I put my moisturizer, SPF, do my hair. I usually like to wash my hair the night before, so I wake up with already get my hair ready. Unless I know I start the day later, then I know I have time to do my hair. Then I have protein pancakes, sometimes with banana, sometimes without, every single morning.
You do love your protein
Yeah, I
pancakes.
do.
You love, like, you guys both love waffles and your
Yeah.
protein pancakes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I've never been a sweets girl for breakfast, but you guys kind of got me onto the protein pancakes. They're kind
I've
of
been
good.
eating them for a long time. And then I have my black cup of coffee. And depends. Sometimes I'll have like an avocado toast if I'm feeling fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Today I had one, which was really good.
Ooh.
And then that's it. I don't know.
Okay. What about you, Ian?
For me, it's pretty simple to wake up, brush my teeth, do my skincare, put on some makeup, make some breakfast. I'm big on breakfast. I am always so hungry in the morning.
I love
too.
breakfast.
Me
I
too.
love breakfast, and I kind of go all out for breakfast usually. I love my cup of coffee. Lately, I've been obsessed with my like caramel drizzle iced coffees. And then
Oh, those are so good.
I like making like a hash brown bowl with scrambled eggs, jalapenos. I love jalapenos. And protein pancakes. And then I get ready for work.
You guys have a talent because every time I'm with you, you get ready so fast. I've seen Ina, I was over and she literally washed her hair, showered, did her makeup, blow dried her hair, and picked an outfit for going out downtown. Like what, 15 minutes?
I almost like the challenge.
Me too. Like
I would have had a panic attack.
when we were in Miami and we arrive and we have dinner reservations in 30 minutes. And then I was like sitting there looking at my hair. I was like, kind of feel like I should wash my hair. And Yana was like, what do you mean? We have to leave soon. I'm like, no, I have time.
And I was like, no, you don't.
And yeah. And so I'm like, I'm just going to hop in. Challenge accepted. So yeah, I showered, washed my face, did my makeup, got my outfit.
Yeah, you were 2 minutes behind.
I
but
was
I'll
2
give
minutes
it to
behind.
You, 'cause
Honestly, for me, I feel like choosing an outfit is harder than, getting.
Yes.
that's the
Getting
biggest
ready.
task. That's the
Yes.
frog.
Yes. The frog.
I call it eating the frog, like the hardest task.
Interesting.
I think like going out outfits, that's easier for me than like
the
a
casual.
casual outfit. I don't know what it is. I mean, to work, I like to dress up most of the time too. So, but like for if I'm starting my day later or going to a coffee shop to work or something, I don't know what to
Yeah,
wear.
I always feel like what I'm wearing is too much, or like I have no in between. It's pajamas for at home and like whatever, or gym clothes, or
Fancy.
like fancy, like business casual, going out, gala gowns. And then I like in between that, like just like jeans and a shirt, I'm like, it doesn't feel right. And I just don't have a lot of that.
I don't like dressing up casually.
I agree.
We're just not casual girls. Is that weird?
It's either bumgé or super fancy.
Seriously though, I'm good with that. I'll take it.
Next question. What are your hobbies?
One of my biggest hobbies is painting.
You're very good.
Yes.
I feel like you guys hype me up too
You're
much.
so
no,
good.
you are. You motivated me to paint years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You taught me. Like
Mhm.
I always loved to draw, but I didn't know that I could paint. And you came over years ago and we were just painting and it was so fun.
All those paintings are still in your guest
They're hanging
bedroom.
in my guest bedroom, yes.
So cute. No, I love painting. I love reading. Anything artistic or just like going for a sunset walk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a hobby, but I mean, this podcast is a hobby. I
Right,
love
true.
love the podcast. It's
Yeah.
just so fun for me.
I got into sketching also. I've been loving, painting and drawing. That's like therapy to me. I put on my headphones, put on some good music, and I just get in the zone.
Yes.
And then reading has been my absolute favorite thing too. I fell in love with reading like 2 years ago.
Yana, you also motivated me to start reading.
It was you.
You moved here and you were like, have you read this book? Have you read this book? And I'm
Right.
like, I don't know last time I read a book. So you gave me these books, and then that year I probably read 12 books.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wow, I need to read a book a month, and then I would read more sometimes. And because of you, actually.
I feel like reading is just making a comeback in general. Like
Yes.
book talk
Yes.
and Instagram. Like, drop your guys' favorite book, like a good fiction book in the comments. I'd love more suggestions. I like to, what are your favorite like genre books? Like, do you like fiction, nonfiction?
Probably fiction. I have been liking motivational books, business books. You've gave me a couple that I really like. Poor Dad. What was the?
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yes, that was a really good one. And you also gave me another one. I forgot. It was
The
a very
Power of One More.
yes. That was a
But at my
very,
left,
very
Yana,
good.
you got me on that one.
I recommend that book to everybody.
Yeah.
That one was just like such a good motivational book. It's like such a simple little thing where it's
Very
like,
easy read.
yeah. And each thing, it's like you can just do one more thing of everything good. And it's like that all adds up. But yeah, I love those fiction books.
Yeah.
The Bible.
Yes.
It's one of my top books. Highly
Yes.
recommend, guys.
Okay, next question. If you had to meet a celebrity at Starbucks, who would it be and why?
Starbucks.
It's so random, but I would love to meet Kris Jenner.
Oh.
No, I feel like she would be such a fun person.
Yes.
I agree.
But I don't know if Starbucks would be the best setting. I feel like if you meet any celebrity in a Starbucks, they just kind of go in and out. But like, let's say it's a coffee date, like at a Starbucks, and she was like down to talk to me. I'd
Yeah.
love for that to be.
Do you know
Kris
how
Jenner.
I would be? Choose
Who?
Britney Spears.
You've always been obsessed with Britney
I've
Spears.
always loved
But
Britney,
Britney
Spears.
now or Britney back then? Because
I don't know if Britney is AI now or I go into a lot of conspiracy theories.
What is your favorite Britney conspiracy? We want to hear from you guys too, because
I
some
think
people
she's
say
an AI, but I think she's doing okay.
I think that she was replaced by a clone,
Yeah.
or lizard person.
Oh goodness.
Those are my theories.
I don't know, but I used to be when I had a MySpace. My background was Britney Spears, and all my songs were Britney Spears. So that was just the first person that came to my mind. So who would yours be?
I don't know why I can't think of one.
I think you would choose Hailey Bieber because you like
I do
watching
love
her get
Hailey
ready.
Bieber.
Or Alona.
Who's Alona?
Who's Alona?
Yes.
Oh.
It would be Alona. I don't know her last
It's like
name.
this-
She's an influencer. She's not a celebrity
She
though.
cleans.
I'm obsessed with watching people
Her
clean
lifestyle.
and organize.
She just
and
moved to Florida. Alona.
She's so aesthetic and just like she does like little daily random things of get ready with me or whatever. But I wouldn't meet with her in Starbucks now.
Why?
Sure, I'll go with Hailey Bieber, I guess.
Or like
Haley, if you see this, meet me at Starbucks
Yeah.
in downtown.
David and Victoria Beckham.
Ooh,
love
after
them.
watching the documentary. I was always obsessed with Victoria Beckham. I even cut my hair short like hers back in the day. But yeah, David too.
I didn't know who they were at all.
How?
Like,
Were
I-
you living
like,
under a rock?
I heard about the names, but I didn't know what they were famous for or anything. Like,
Until we watched the documentary on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Olia was like, I'm watching this soccer documentary. It's so good. I was like, shut up already.
Soccer. And I'm like, you have to watch it.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
So girls, watch the documentary.
Highly recommend. Okay. Next question. What biblical event do you wish you could have actually witnessed?
Ooh, good one. I would love to be there on the first day when God created everything, Adam and Eve, and just seeing how the world was made.
Right.
And just,
They weren't made on the first day.
That's true.
okay, you know what I mean?
Pastor.
That's not what I mean. Yeah, I would just really love to see how he created the world.
I know, like, would it be like a Disney thing where it's like sparkles?
Gold. I don't know.
What about you, Ina?
I think I would want to be in Noah's Ark.
Nora
Noah's Ark. Yeah,
with all those animals.
yeah, and I think I would want to like see how he's building it, maybe help him out or something.
That would be really crazy, like watching the flood and just all the animals. I wonder how bad it smelled.
Oh yeah, that would probably smell really, really bad.
Yana, you?
I would like to see Moses part the Red Sea.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Just like with the Israelites going through the desert, like manna falling from the sky.
Yeah.
Like bread. What? That would be so nuts.
That would be.
Next question, Yana, who's your favorite twin?
Yeah, Yana.
Okay, well, you guys are the same person. Just kidding. No, I could never choose a favorite. I love you guys both the same, like as if you were my children. Not that you guys are like my children, but it's like, you know how people are like, I can't pick my favorite child. But I feel like Ola's dad and Ina's mom.
Elaborate. Why?
I don't know why I feel this way, but I like Ina will just be like, she'll want to sit at home more and just like be like cozy and just like, you know, like watch a movie and knit. And Ola's like, she was always wanting to talk to people and like go do things and just like way more energy. And I don't know why it gives off like dad vibes. That's like mom vibes. But like you're just like more cozy and
Ina's like the
nurturing.
nourishing one, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, get up. We're
Let's
going
go.
to the gym. Or like, come to crunch.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not a homebody at all.
Yeah, so it's fun. But you guys are both obviously like very sweet and like nice people. It's not like Ola's like, ah.
Okay, good answer.
Tell me about your guys' first kiss.
Oh, Yana, you want to go first?
Sure. My first kiss ever was, well, like this was a peck. And it was 8th grade. I just graduated the 8th grade.
Wow.
And me and my friend, we like snuck out at night. She was seeing this boy and he brought his friends who I'd never met. And I was like, I'm going to kiss a boy tonight. I don't know, because I knew she was going to kiss a boy for the first time that night. So I kissed this random boy. And then I remember I saw him later on and I was like, that's not what I thought he looked like, because it was dark at night.
This is like Love is Blind.
It's like Love is Blind. It was not love.
Ola, I witnessed yours. That was really awkward.
You were there. I was 17 years old. We snuck out at night and went to a pool with our friends. And there was this guy, this boy. He was like the popular kid. And we were in the hot tub. And then he like pulled me away and then he kissed me. And I was so confused. I didn't know what to do. I had my eyes open and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? And
Did you just sit there like...
I don't know what I did, but I just remember I didn't know what I was doing. So anyways, then I hear sirens. Police are coming. This is 2 a.m. Police are coming. And I'm like, what is happening? So some guys that we were with, they jump the fence and they run. So they leave us. And then the guy I was with, he stayed. But we actually did try to run, but I don't think we could have jumped the fence.
I don't remember.
But anyways, the police come because we were underage and it was after curfew and we trespassed.
Trespassed. This was at the Fox Run, like the apartments.
Yes.
Somehow we were always trespassing.
Yeah.
We'd be always going to that pool.
So anyways, we get tickets for all of that. And we actually had to call parents at
Our
2
parents were in
a.m.
Florida, no?
They were somewhere and
They were gone.
we were like, please, our parents are on vacation. We don't want to ruin their vacation. So the guy did let us not call. I think we tried to call your mom. I don't think she answered. But I was like, this is what I get for kissing before marriage.
That was your punishment.
That was my punishment. And
We
then
were in probation for 6 months because
6
of that.
months.
That's actually crazy.
Colorado's very strict with if you're under 18, if you're not at home, like for trespassing, it was a big deal. And
I
then
wonder if it's
curfew.
still like that.
Right, curfew was a big deal if you're not on your property when you're under 18.
Yeah.
I never got in trouble for that.
But you never got caught.
You guys were clearly bad girls. No, I
So
I
bad.
feel like I was worse than you guys, but I never got like
Caught.
You guys just suck. You guys suck at being bad. It's fine. You learned your lessons.
All right, next question. What do you love the most about your life?
Obviously, always like God is our first love, as he should be. But other than that, I would say I just love the relationships that I have in my life with the people that I have in my life, and just feel so blessed to have such great friends and like to call my family my friends. It's so good.
We really do have the best group of friends. And we go all out with our friends. We have theme parties and we just have the best time. We're so blessed to have that.
It is such a blessing to find the right group of friends, and especially to be able to call them like family. What we have, our circle, we're all so like married to each other's. We're either like my best friend and I are married to two brothers. Ole and I are married to two best friends. And then all our best friends are married to our husband's friends. Like we're very, very connected. So Yana's the only one left.
Yana, so you better marry in this circle.
You gotta marry in the circle.
So we'll see what we can do.
But yeah, that really is a blessing. And you know, having good, healthy family, having health is just you know, obviously such a blessing.
I love how we find every little excuse to celebrate something.
Yeah.
Like anytime we have something within our group, it's like, okay, guys, we got to celebrate. Let's get together. Let's have a barbecue. Let's do a theme party. It's like we just gather around and we uplift each other and we're there for each other. And I love that more than anything. Okay, next question. What are your guys' biggest fears?
My first one would be losing somebody close to me, somebody I love. That the thought of that terrifies me. Yeah. And second one, oh my goodness, snakes. I have the worst fear of snakes ever since I was a little girl. I don't know what it is with me and snakes. I remember going to bed. I was probably 4 or 5 years old, and I would read the kids' Bible. Every night, I opened the page to this big snake, you know, the devil. And it was like this big, like, close-up picture of the snake. And I don't know why I'd had to open it, look at the snake, go to bed, knowing how terrified I am of snakes. And I would have dreams about snakes being under my pillows. I would always like cry or scream in the middle of the night. My mom or dad had to come and get me.
So you like willingly would traumatize yourself
like
with the
why
snake?
And now till this day, like, oh, I don't know what it is with me and
I feel
snake.
like I'm not afraid of snakes because of you guys.
Why?
Because you brought me to California with you.
Oh my goodness.
I think I was in like the 4th grade,
you
maybe.
Were you like 9?
Yeah, I was really young. And for some reason, you guys as teenagers wanted to bring me.
Because we were so close always, and we just...
Yeah, so I came to California, and like we were with these random people. I don't know how you guys knew them.
I don't think we knew them. I don't know where we met them.
They had snakes, and we went to the pet store with them to pick up mice to feed the snakes.
A rat.
And I remember they had this giant python, like at least 6 feet long, in a pillowcase. And they're like, someone needs to hold it.
As we're driving.
Volunteered me.
I didn't want to hold it.
I wasn't going to hold. There was a little snake. His name was Billy. And I did really love that snake. That is the only snake I will ever, I don't think I'll ever hold another snake again. But
he was nice.
He was nice. Other one, and he would just like wrap around my like arm or my like neck, surprisingly. I don't know.
Yeah,
I was facing my fears. I was actually facing my fears. And I had I was holding a snake and I was on top of this building to face my fear of heights. So I was like 15 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but anyways, the other snake was evil. It was just, it would not stop moving. So both of us didn't want to hold a snake. So it was Yana. We're like, well, Yana, you came along. So you're going to be the one holding the pillowcase with the snake. It could have bit you.
That's crazy. I'm sorry.
At least I didn't think about that then. I was like holding a mouse in a paper bag and the snake, and I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. I remember watching it eat it.
Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of disturbing. Anyways, what is your biggest fear?
I have a really weird fear. I'm afraid of cars. I've been afraid of cars.
Are you still afraid of cars, though?
Yes. Ever since I was a little girl back in Ukraine, every time I saw a car, I would just, I don't know, freak out, and I actually threw rocks at the cars too.
I remember that. Yeah.
But since I was like 2 and I would go outside and I would see a car, I would just run inside and I would just be scared. But then before bed, this is gonna sound really weird. Before bed, I would lay, I don't know, it's before or after I prayed, then I would just say, Mashina, 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 Mashina. That means car.
That means car.
And I would say that before bed and I just go to sleep.
Was there a specific amount of times that you would say mashina, or was it just like,
I don't know.
What was wrong with us? I'm looking at a snake before bed. You're saying machina.
Yeah, I don't know.
Facing our fears.
I said it for years. And then one night, my dad actually gets in a really, really big car accident.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the last time I said mashina, 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 mashina. I was
How
like,
old were you?
probably 8.
That's still crazy.
Yeah. And I never said it again. But some days I think about it and I always wonder, why would I say mashina, mashina, mashina before bed?
Because some people have an OCD thing where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I need to flip the light switch 8 times or
Yeah.
whatever. And
I
so
had to
I'm
say
like-
mashina, mashina.
or something bad happens. Like that's what some people with OCD, it's like they have to do something 3 times or they think something
I
bad's gonna happen.
remember I would drive with like Mala Josh, which is like youth, and the boys would speed so fast.
Okay, but that is
And-
such a valid fear.
But you're not afraid of cars now. You're afraid of like high speed if somebody's
I'm scared
driving
of
fast.
speed. Yeah, like I would warn people. I mean, maybe not as much anymore, but if I know that like they're fast or something, I'd be like, "Hey, I need you to respect me and please do
She's
not
still
drive
afraid of
fast."
me driving.
Oh, of course. I mean, Yana's
I'm
like,
pretty scared driving with you too. Okay, lately I've been trusting. I
I've
even
been
let you
way
drive
better.
my car. Yeah. Okay, next question. What is your favorite thing about each other?
There's a
So,
lot.
can I go
There's a lot.
first?
Yes.
Yana, my favorite thing about you is how like kind you are, how caring you are. You have a very nurturing personality, which is really
Yeah.
amazing. Like you will go above and beyond to take care of somebody. That is like a rare thing, I think.
To a
And-
fault sometimes.
And it's
Sorry, I'm interrupting.
go ahead.
You are one of the smartest people I know.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
literally one of the smartest people. You know the most random facts. Some of the facts that it's like, how do you know this?
It's like you say a word, I'll say a word. It's like whoever's seen Big Bang Theory, Sheldon, he hears a word, he's like, "Did you know?" That's you, but you're not like just acting like, "Oh, I'm the smartest girl, I know everything." You'll just like randomly say, "Did you know this?" Or just like mention some.
I've just always loved bringing you to around other people. Even when you were like 15, 16, I wouldn't be afraid to bring you in because you would be so immature. I would know that you would be actually very mature and be very put together. And I love that about you. You're
Very
just
sweet.
an amazing human.
Thanks, guys.
Hola, yours. You've always been like so confident and
Me?
outgoing.
Yes.
Ever
Yeah.
since I was little, like you were just my comfort zone. I mean, till this day, you obviously are my right hand, you know. But as I know when I'm just with you, I'm complete.
Oh, yeah.
But that's probably because we're twins.
yeah.
My favorite thing about Ola is that she's so good with people. Like you are so good at talking to anybody. You can make anybody feel comfortable, and you're just such a fun time to talk to as well. Like it's just never a dull moment with you. There's
So
always
cute.
something funny, or you're just excited to hear about people's day and whatever it is. Like you just light up any room that you go into, and I love that about you.
Thank you. About Ina, oh, sorry.
No, you go.
Ina is like, if an angel comes to this earth, it's Ina. No, literally. I'm not even just saying that because she's my twin, but I think anybody who meets Ina, they know that she's like one of the kindest people you'll ever meet. She is like so nurturing
Yeah.
and caring and will give you everything. Like she will buy you. I've seen her do some crazy stuff and I'm like,
That's so true.
She'll-
That's so true.
Yeah, it's so
God.
sweet.
Like you really do go above and beyond. My other favorite thing about you though is like you set your mind on something, like you'll get an idea about something and you're like, I'm gonna do it.
I want to
And,
now.
like you just go for it. Like you bring up the smallest thing and you're like, okay, tomorrow. You're like, I already primed it. It's coming.
It's coming today.
You're like I remember you literally mentioned, you're like, I'm thinking about drawing again. And then literally you're like, prime. You ordered your pencils, everything you needed. And like next
Right
time
away.
I saw you, you're like super into sketching and drawing again. And like you just, anything you want, you tackle it. And like,
It's like a good and a bad thing. But yeah, if I want
Yeah.
something, I want it now.
What is your favorite movie?
oh,
Mine 100% is going to be Crazy Stupid Love. I have watched this movie I don't even know how many times, and it's always just so good and so funny. That's my number one.
that is a good movie. My favorite movie is Clueless.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen it.
It's just such a
like a
classic,
classic.
and it's so funny, and I love the outfits and just the vibe, and it's everything.
Yeah. My favorite movie probably be Mean Girls.
Yeah.
That's a classic, but my favorite movie for the longest time was Dark Knight. I've watched it so many times and I
Literally
love
never
that
heard
movie.
about it.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
you've
going to have to
never heard
watch
of
it.
Dark Knight?
We're going to have to watch it.
Oh, we're gonna have a movie night.
Like-
It's really good.
It
And then-
sounds like an action.
It's a Batman. It's about Batman and Joker.
Yeah, and Joker died.
Guys, I haven't seen any of the Batman movies. I did watch the Joker movie, I think,
Mm.
on a plane.
Mm.
But yeah.
Okay, next question. Ola, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. Well, hopefully the twin spa will be open. Just kidding. Hoping to have multiple locations and build a new home. And my biggest goal is probably to make sure my parents are fully taken care of financially and just buy them a trip and surprise them somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that. Like, choose some countries that they've never been to and just surprise them with a trip. That would be awesome.
Yana, you?
5 years from now, I would want to be married, hopefully. Hopefully I find my person. And I would like to have a kid, probably.
Oh, yeah, me too, obviously.
Like, or like be pregnant. But yeah, 5 years. It seems like so far away, but
it's going to be
time
here for
also
sure.
flies
Mhm.
so quickly, so that's kind of scary.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
You know-
also I would want, sorry.
Go for it.
I'm like, let me tell you
No, yes.
everything. I would also want to have like 1 or 2 businesses at least that are up and running. I would hope that our podcast is still going 5 years from now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I hope we'd be on like episode 700.
Wow.
That's my goal. Like,
Mhm.
I don't want this to end.
No, this is like my favorite thing that we do.
I want to be
love
90
this.
years old and like re-listen
We're
to
gonna
our
go
episodes.
podcast.
Kind of fob.
Maybe we'll be barely fob by then. Never mind. Anyways,
You know, what is your goal for 5 years from now?
I definitely see us having multiple locations of the twin spa and maybe have like a business between the 3 of us, the secret project that we've been talking about. So maybe that'll come to life one day.
It will.
I see myself traveling the world. That's like
Yes.
I want to live in Bali. I mean, not live in Bali. I always say this, but I want to buy a one-way ticket, well, with my husband, and just stay there as long as.
What about us?
Yeah,
just
you guys
gonna-
would have to come, obviously.
How are we going to record the podcast?
Yeah,
We can do it on Zoom, or you guys have to be there.
we'll be there.
We'll be there.
Fun fact, my husband and I almost moved to Bali 2 years ago, or was it last year? We had it all planned out, but
Yeah.
unfortunately it didn't work, but it is still on my mind, and I still hope that is like my biggest dream in life. Not my biggest dream, but one of my biggest dreams is to just travel to like really cool countries and see the world more. Life is too short, and I just want to see the beauty that God created. I see myself hopefully having my own kids or either adopting or fostering more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Would you rather be really pretty but really poor,
Mhm.
or super hot and really poor? Wait, what did I say?
Okay, the question.
Ugly. Oya doesn't know how to say ugly.
What is ugly?
Like, how ugly are we talking? Are we talking about like
Hold
simple
on,
fix?
let me ask the question, the right question. Would you rather be hot and poor or be really ugly but super rich?
That's a tough one.
Well, if I'm rich, I could get plastic surgery and look pretty.
If you're pretty, you can marry rich.
A good one, but
Fun.
I don't know. I would probably be ugly. No, maybe, and I'd rather be pretty. I'd be pretty and poor, but then I'll figure out a way how to make money.
How poor?
Like negative, negative in your account.
I mean, like, I'll take being poor in America.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's that bad.
No.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, it sucks, but like, you're in a first world country.
yeah.
Like, being poor in, I don't know, Guatemala, like middle of nowhere.
I
In a
love
hut.
Guatemala.
Me
It's great.
too.
Sorry, it's the first country that popped into my mind.
Okay, next question. Have any of you guys had any plastic surgery? I haven't.
The answer
I haven't
is
yet.
yes. I made surgery to look like Ina. No. I have not had any surgeries, but I had people like think that I had a nose job.
Because you guys have different noses.
Yes.
Yeah, I have not had plastic surgery. I would get plastic surgery, though.
You would?
Yeah, for fun.
What would you get?
For fun?
Okay, if you could get one plastic surgery, what would you do?
If the recovery time didn't matter, I would so get my jaw surgery.
Oh yeah.
But that's like 6 weeks recovery with your mouth wired shut. Ain't no way. But I'll take a chin implant.
Yeah. Ina, if you could do plastic surgery, what would you do?
I would get bigger hips.
Oh, yeah. That would be nice.
Yeah, we weren't born with hips, so I'd get hips.
What about you, Wood?
I would do the same.
Because you guys would have to match.
Yeah, obviously.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. What's something that people would be surprised to know about you? Hola.
I think that I am pretty low maintenance. I think a lot of people think we're super high maintenance, but I'm actually super low maintenance and I don't like spending money. I'm actually a big saver. And like, yes, I'll buy some things, but I know that I'd rather save. And yeah, I'm actually very low maintenance.
Yeah. We do like a couple of high maintenance things to stay low maintenance.
Yeah.
But it's all about the
Like,
balance.
I just started doing my nails first time in years.
Me too.
Like, years. I would do my own nails. I do my own lashes. I do my own brows. I do facials.
We dye our own hair.
Yeah, literally everything.
Russian manicure's where it's at, by the
Yes,
way, guys.
now.
Like, Ina
Worth
put
it.
us on.
Yeah.
So good.
And then what about you? What would people be surprised about?
I didn't really think about my question. I think a lot of people, if it's like a stranger, a lot of people are surprised to know that I work in construction. Like, it's just a random industry to be in, I guess, for a woman.
Yeah, she does demo.
Yeah. This is my favorite thing that you say. I do demo. I do drywall. Do you imagine?
Anyways, Ina, what about you? What would people be surprised about?
I think maybe that I was a foster mom to 3 teenage boys. Is that a surprise? I don't know. I guess that. It truly was a blessing to us and a great opportunity. I'm thankful we got to do it. And yeah, I definitely recommend it if you have the time, the energy. Love on those kids.
That's amazing. Well, guys, this was just so much fun. I just love doing these and like doing the Q&As with you guys. We always have fun together, obviously, but getting to put it together for you guys, and I feel like every time we put something out there and we do the Q&A and we interact with you guys, we're not just doing this alone.
Yeah.
Like, we're picturing all of you guys here with us. So please do interact with us. You know, we want to hear your answers to these questions too. Like, what are your favorite books? What do you wish you experienced in the Bible? Like, let us know. Seriously. Who do you want to meet at Starbucks? Is it Kris Jenner? Is it David Beckham? Who is it? Like, we want to get to know you guys too. Seriously.
Yes, absolutely.
But we do need to do a word of the week because it's our tradition.
We're running out of words.
I think we've done like 7 words, guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot left in a whole language, but
I feel like we keep choosing like random slang words, so let's stick to that.
it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to do like random slang because that's what we use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're around the Slavic community and you're listening to like a kind of fob who's like half American, half Slavic, and we love to just throw in a random
Yeah.
Russian word, one of those words would be tipa.
Tipa. Yeah. But that means kinda.
Kinda. Or it's like you think like it's like she's tipa hot. Like she's like kinda hot. Or
Yeah.
like she's like supposedly. I think it's supposedly.
So
Yeah.
we're Tipa fob.
Yeah.
Is it tipa?
I don't know.
Anyways, we
Every time we do
we
these
kind of
words
know
of
what
the
we're
week.
talking about.
Yeah.
Kind of
like,
not. Should I Google it really fast?
no.
Nah.
Okay. We're just going to send it out there.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening.
We love you.
We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.